Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in... Hits one! Really well taken goal. Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Havertz. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's a sweet ball, that.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Rice. Good spot, he's seen the run. Played out to the left flank. White. Some really good ball movement. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Odegaard surely had to know he had the support to his right, and if he didn't, he just needs to get his head up.
Strong running down that left flank. Has a look and has a go. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start.
Lee Kang-in! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and then no...
Havertz! And he has kept it out somehow.
Havertz actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's an excellent interception. Paris Saint-Germain can start a counter here. Vitinha. Lee Kang-in. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Jorginho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a foul. Free kick's been given. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Rice. Odegaard. Odegaard! And again the keeper stands strong.
Well, look, believe me when I tell you that goalkeepers work harder than anyone else in training, and that's why, to be top class on match day, that was a majestic stop.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Odegaard. Paris Saint-Germain can counter promptly here. And he's on, tries a shot! No mistake! And they're at it again in double quick time.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Havertz. And it's Jorginho. Ødegaard. Havertz. And Havertz! Sticks it away! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Arsenal get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That's a good run down the left. Hernandez cuts out the pass. Keeper's got good distance on that. Barcola looking for the run. Lee Kang-in. Ødegaard distributed tidily.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, not quite. Nuno Mendes. Barcola. Here's Vitinha. Fabian Ruiz. It's a good spell of possession, this. Couldn't squeeze it through. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Paris Saint-Germain have ultimately had the better of things in the first half, ahead by the odd goal in 3. It is, of course, far from 1. Both managers in pensive mood as they head down the tunnel. It is 2-1 here at half-time. Already up and running for the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. Well, that looks a decent ball. Pass somewhat off target.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Well read, and the danger is averted. Look at the great chance! It's in! 2 to the good! They have breathing space!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Lee Kang-in. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Gets his pass away, backward it goes. Swung over into the middle. That has been slung wide.
This match was 60,810.
Zinchenko. Now Trossard. And he's managed to get free. It's a good run down the left-hand side.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's through here. He's shifting through Barcola! Looking for the runner. Oh, good read. In the end, they found themselves penned in. Nowhere to go. Fabian Ruiz. That's a good ball out wide. Ødegaard. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's picked his way through. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Ødegaard, who's looking wide. Aims beyond the defence. Zinchenko! Now it's Havertz. Ødegaard!
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Hernandez. Hakimi. Forwards and with intent.
There they go, hunting again.
That is good alertness. Vitinha.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Kai Havertz. Number 19. Number 8.
Jorginho.
Ødegaard. Number 41.
That's Partey.
Rice. Coming on the field.
And it's Jorginho.
Number 9. Gabriel Jesus. Number 46. Number
Oh,
23.
good spread. Saka providing an outlet on that flank. Very nicely done.
Substitution.
Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Dembele.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Gonzalo Ramos. Zinchenko kept his eye on it, and he's there. White. Forward it goes. No, that's been intercepted. And the keeper's got it again. Donnarumma punts it upfield. It's a really well-measured ball. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Merino. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain were very impressive here, Peter. The backbone of this team is so strong, and it proved to be the decisive area.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Rashford!
Rashford made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Now it's Anthony. And he's being shifted off it. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Great defending, strong and determined. Thinks one through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nicely intercepted. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Nice ball, and the shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Bellingham, out to the right.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, that's well spotted. That has been slung wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, taken with style. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Manchester United take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Manchester United have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat.
Højlund really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That is a brilliant interception. Big chance! And more, and more, and more! it again in double quick time. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Rashford demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Mbappe! What a hit, the save was firm.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
That has not gone well. Højlund. Garnacho. Is there any support? He might not need it. Eder Militao did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Anthony. Oh, good read. Bruno Fernandes! Bruno Fernandes! Distributed tidily.
Manchester United have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Eder Militao did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Rashford. And the pass is intercepted. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And he's cut it out. Oh, great ball! And he's on his way! Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, that's well seen too. Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. There's the shot! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Well, poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Manchester United very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. And we are already promptly back underway. Well seen, saw that coming. Mbappe, Bruno Fernandes gets a foot in here. And it's Rashford.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, played right into his path. Valverde could move up a gear here. Mbappe. Oh, strongly challenged there. It's Rashford! And he should have made it 4.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Manchester United are simply cruising along with this 3-goal lead. And he was quick to react. Diogo Dalot. Anthony. Fiddles it through. Anthony. Mbappe. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, somewhat off target. Højlund, given the lift of his goal. Højlund! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Manchester United just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
And it's Rashford. The message is clear, none shall pass. That's headed upfield. So, what can they make of this? Tchouaméni. Shaw kept his eye on it, and he's there. Valverde. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Picked out brilliantly. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. Alaba. Now it's Mbappe. And the finish! It's a loose ball. Oh, he couldn't quite make it.
Cambio de jugadores.
Manchester United choosing to make the first change. Garnacho. Højlund! He can pounce on that. Goal! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it.
Decent hit! It's there! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how...
Højlund! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Mbappe. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Valverde engages and forces him off the ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Casemiro. Casemiro stood his ground strongly. Højlund. Garnacho. Højlund! And he's missed it.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Ugarte. It's a really well-measured ball. He has found the way through. And the counter is on. And that's that. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Manchester United won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork, and it exploited an obvious central weakness.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.